Hey guys, it's Tabs Grape, and I know it's been a little while since I've done a video. I've been pretty busy, but this video started out at the park a few days ago. I didn't really finish it. I didn't know really what to finish it with. Then I figured, hey, I'll just make it a vlog video. I don't know, something, just a bunch of random stuff. So that's what I've been up to and stuff that's been going on. Nothing too interesting, but enjoy anyway. Hey guys, it's Tape the Grape, and today the allergies are really kicking my ass. I helped someone move today, a friend, but man, it was dusty to say the least. But yeah, allergies, the eyes are swollen up. They're not as red as they were. I've been rubbing them, irritated, itchy, nose running, all that. Hot day, but I also got cold chills, so I'm probably gonna get sick. But oh yeah, I'm just at the park with Spartacus, as you can see. Cute puppy. And what's going on over here? Just a semi truck pulling in some industrial site over here. Old farmhouse turned into an industrial site. But anyway, yeah, I'm here with Sparty. Cute puppy. Of course, he looks like a little rat. We had to shave him. You can see the pink on his, because the skin's showing through. So I got to make sure he's in the shade so he doesn't get sunburned. That would not be good. But anyway, I'm at Lockwood Park, and you can see, I don't know if it's necessarily a drought or what, but it's definitely what you would call it. Definitely not a lot of water. No, it definitely wouldn't be a drought because it's far from a drought because it was raining real hard the other day. But it's definitely receded now because you can see all the mud. But I see something in the dirt over there. Weird basket of some type. I don't know. I'm going to go over there and look at it. Let's look at it. I got to untangle myself from Spartacus though. But anyway, I'm sure I just said it, Lockwood Park. And we're going in the creek bed. Oh, shoot. Yeah, no, Sparty, let's go. Yeah, I'm going to say never mind on that. Actually, you know what? If it's not too squishy. It's like mud that's like going to rip your boot off squishy. And yeah, no, I'm definitely not, because it is taking my boots off. Oh my God. It's like quicksand. Holy shit. Oh my God. That's Sparty up, puppy. Look at this. I'm stuck. I will admit that was not the wisest move I've ever done. But you got to see it here first. Boots covered in mud. I'm about to fall again. And yeah, my tieless shoestrings are nowhere near tight enough to keep my boots on my feet to walk through this muck. But I don't know, it's a weird looking basket. Oh well, I've already shown you just a second ago. But yeah, we're not doing that. Never mind. Well, today's a new day, and as you can see, I'm driving my mom's car, and yeah, we got the brake line fixed. I'll tell you about it in a second, but I'm about to drive and get some gas for her real quick, because she's almost empty all the way. Almost all the way empty, I should say. But yeah, it stops. No more leaking brake fluid. But anyway, and look what I'm driving upon right now. It's my old car. It's the old Lumina. So beautiful. There she is, all right. Oh yeah. Off, hopefully at a better home than someone that would have, I don't know, put it in the junkyard or demo derbied it. So like I said, of course, we took it to Firestone Complete Auto Care, and they looked at it, and I already knew where it was leaking from. As you can see in one of my previous videos, let me pop the hood real quick. I think in my video I actually said it was leaking from down here, but turns out it was actually leaking from right up here. It was just running down the line. Well, anyway, they took it in. Took them 2 days to look at it. But when they finally looked at it, I guess because they were busy, they realized it doesn't need to be replaced. Whoever put these on the first time, it wasn't seated properly. They had to unscrew it and then seat it properly. I guess like the flange or the flare or whatever you call it. I don't know. I'm sure you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, they had to redo it. Just unscrew it and then re-tighten it down. And then it doesn't leak any fluid anymore. There's still residual fluid from it. I already checked. Make sure it didn't leak. But yeah, good brakes now. Master cylinder's full. Oh yeah. And since it was sitting underneath a tree for 2 weeks, and oh geez, I about walked into a spider web. Gross, with a spider attached. But anyway, it was sitting under a tree for about 2 weeks. Of course, you see a little bit of leaves here and there. Well, I'm going to spray it down with the water. Hose, I mean. Obviously, I'm not going to full-on wash it or anything, but yeah, I'll show you like a little tiny clip of that because there's no point in me showing you the entire thing. And shit, if the sun was any hotter, I bet you if I put the water on this metal here, it'd sizzle. But nope, no sizzle. Just trying to get the leaves off, like I said. Maybe if I get a little closer. Bunch of air in the hose. Oh well. I'll do this off camera. I did get the majority of the leaves off, but it's still dirty, so I lied to myself. I am going to wash it. Oh well. It's pretty much all coming off. Just got to use a little bit of elbow grease. Get all this dirt and mud or whatever to call off. Well, my mom decided to take her car right after I got done washing it, so I didn't get a video clip of it done, but it was better. Definitely not perfect, though, but oh well. Thankfully, the Blazer's been doing fine. Nothing of note for that. I still need to save up some money, get a side view mirror, and eventually get the fuel pump done. Probably going to have a friend do that. But anyway, let's look at other stuff in our yard. The pool, for example, for one thing. Put chemicals in it. Been cleaning it here and there. Of course, it's a little cloudy, but a lot better than what it was. So that'd be ready. And if you haven't guessed by me saying that a second ago about it being so hot, it's definitely time. Where's the sun at? Oh, there it is. Yep, very hot. Feels good, though. Rather have this than winter. Now, I don't recall if in the past I've done a video about this thing I got out of the garbage. I probably did, but it was just fine. But hey, we're growing stuff in here. I can't remember exactly what we're growing in here. Let me show you. We got 4 sections. I know this is dill. One of these is cilantro. I believe that's what that one is. Not cilantro, parsley, I mean. Another one is... I can't remember. The 2 end ones, I don't recall what they are. There's some type of herb, though. I don't know if you can tell if you're a, what do they call it, a herbologist? I don't really know. But yeah, I know at least we've got parsley and dill. I don't believe it's time to harvest it yet. Definitely not, but pretty soon. It's growing pretty well, though. And we ended up splurging on this new hose. It's one of them lightweight hoses. $60, but what's cool about it is it's, like I said, super lightweight, but it's stretchy too. I got it, the hose turned off, but it stretches. It's 100 feet long. Like I said, it was $60. Looks like a snake a little bit when it stretches. But anyway, definitely think I need to water these a little bit. I don't want to flood it, of course. Speaking of flooding, it actually did happen when we had a severe rain a few weeks ago. I had to put these holes in the corner here, but it was literally flooding inside this, and I did not want to kill our, plants. I'm watering this. We had flowers growing on the side of the house, but I don't think they're really growing, to be honest, because we did that maybe a few weeks ago, and well, more than a few weeks, probably a month ago, actually, and it probably did it at the wrong time, to be honest, but oh well. That should be enough water for these. There we go. But like I was saying, we're trying to grow, oh shit, I think it was a little animal over there I disturbed and scared. But anyway, we're trying to grow flowers right here. And I don't know if they're growing. I don't know if those are just weeds or what, but I do see spots where caterpillars are eating holes through leaves, so they probably wouldn't grow good anyway. That's our little makeshift bird bath till we can afford one, and I've already showed you all this stuff over here. Still, sadly, no more progress yet on the yard leveling project. Funnily enough, the dirt's the most expensive part. We called a particular place, and I thought it was going to be like, I don't know, almost $200 to get the proper amount and for them to deliver it to us. So we're still looking at other options, but we don't really have a deadline to get it done, so it still sits here unfinished, but oh well. We got something interesting hanging on my wall up here. As you can see, multiple different colored records. Now, my dad's had these since I was a baby, pretty much, hanging on the wall. Of course, they don't work, or they probably did, but they were junk. But anyway, he was going to get rid of them. I was like, hey, I want to keep them. I want to keep the tradition, hang them on my wall. Of course, you got red, blue, green, yellow. There's a Christmas music record here. This one's Striper. This one, I've looked at it and I couldn't really tell what it was. I could have probably Googled it, but I didn't bother. And that yellow one is an Elvis Presley record. But you don't really see that often anymore. You don't see records often anymore, but let alone colored ones. And I got one more interesting thing to show you. This right here. This is, what is it? I already forgot the name. Fist of Fury 1991. I was going to say Kung Fu Fist or whatever. But this is a, not a record, but a laser disc. Do you know what those are? Some of you older people probably do. That was before my time, maybe by, what, 10 years, maybe? Of course, there's fingerprints on it. It's basically like a giant CD. There's more to it than that, but I don't know how they work, apart from probably the same as a CD, except you need a laser disc player. Again, it's before my time, so it's like a giant CD, size of a record. That's pretty neat, though. My dad was going to pitch this, too, because obviously I doubt it works, and we don't got a player for it. And what's interesting, this was bought in, what, 1993, new, I believe, for $80. $80.93. I think that's the big reason why those didn't get as popular. Not only were they too big, but they were also extra because, you know, more material to make. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's why CDs/DVDs became the most popular. Let me show you the artwork of this real quick in case you're curious. It's pretty funny. I've never seen the movie. It looks funny, though. Of course, that's in, what, Japanese, I believe? Kung Fu, is that a Japanese or is it Chinese or I don't know. But interesting, nonetheless. Another random thing to show you that recently happened. About a year, maybe actually 2 years ago, I did a video of the holes that needed to be patched up in the attic. Well, hey, my brother came by and is working on it. It's not completely finished. The drywall, of course. Them holes where I put the plastic patches on, well, they're actually getting worked on yesterday and here in the next few days. But oh yeah, definitely gonna have to get painted and put some, like, what, putty in between the cracks, however you want to call it. But oh yeah, it gets incredibly hot in the attic. This used to be my room when I first started YouTube. My early videos be in this room. But I had 2 ACs in each of the windows up here. Full blast. It was still hot as hell in here. And this down here, if you're wondering, it's not dust like you might think it is. It's the old insulation. Probably asbestos, which is not good, but what are you going to do, right? But anyway, yeah, it came out of the wall. It's going to have to get obviously cleaned up eventually. No point in cleaning it up until it gets completely finished, though. Down here on my stairwell, I reached as far as I could and I put up my picture I drew. If you're wondering how good I was at art, that's how good I am. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is what it is, right?